and stuff. So
yeah. And actually, like, I wanted to just touch on that point about discipline. Like, do you believe that discipline is, I'll ask the question like this. What do you believe is the most foundational element to somebody leveling up? Like, what's the most important things? Oh, hey. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us.
yeah, it's good to have you. We just on live Instagram. We're talking about how to level up, what it takes to get to the next level and stuff. So
yeah.
But in terms of what was the question again?
Okay, I might have to just start this over. Are you okay with being on camera or? Yeah. That's it.
So basically, we had a friend come in, new friend came into the room, but it's pretty much gonna be us two on camera for the most part. So.
Yeah. Or well, could I ask, like, would you be okay with having your responses recorded or?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So yeah, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Raylan.
Raylan.
Raylan? Yeah.
Raylan.
Okay.
Oh, Raylan. Okay.
Yeah. What's your names?
Oh yeah, I'm Joseph. By the way. Yeah.
I'm Jakeem.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I think you asked something about disciplining and the site.
Yeah.
I forgot the question.
Yeah, basically, I asked, like, what do you think is the most foundational part to somebody like leveling up or growing up?
Yeah, so definitely will have to be, your level of discipline. You think of discipline, to discipline somebody, means to, kind of punish. But to, discipline yourself, you got to, kind of punish yourself in order to grow. And that's also what, God does with us. Because in the Bible it says, whoever the Lord loveth, he corrected us.
Yeah.
So if you close to God, best believe he's going to correct you with the rod of correction. And it's all, in order for you to grow. Like, even growing up, never, your dad was going to give you a whooping. Like, it wouldn't feel good at the time, but
like all depressed.
Yeah, depressed and pain, but it's all out of love in order to teach you a lesson and for you to grow.
Yep.
And in order for us to really truly grow in any area of life, you gotta have good discipline.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on discipline and getting to the parts of getting to the next level.
Yeah. So Raylan, it's okay if I ask you, what does it look like for what does it look like when somebody levels up to you in your eyes?
I guess like their mentality changes. Like they learn how to balance and control like their emotions and like have a balanced prayer life as well. Like, just about balance, I guess.
That's important. Good. Implementing a good prayer life into your routine is definitely will change your life. Because sometimes you just need that consistency for the prayer to come, to happen. And it'll happen unexpectedly, and that's when you know that God has been listening and answering to your prayers.
So actually I got a question for the two of you. So have you felt like that you have had to grow up or level up, or do you feel like that you are like in the process, or how's that for you? If you're okay with answering, I just want to put that out there. Like, if I ask anything and you don't feel comfortable, you all you don't have to answer. You could decline, of course.
I feel like I'm still in the process. Like, you brought up a good word, consistency. I'm trying to get better at that too, and like praying and journaling my thoughts. Like, just trying to get better at like my emotions and stuff, because I'm really sensitive and I can act out on my emotions too. So I just gotta go to God and try to get that together, I guess.
Yeah,
Definitely. You know, yeah, we all got, you know, weaknesses and things that we all, you know, try to work on. So it's good that you recognize, you know, that's one of the first process. What I believe is, you know, growing is, you know, just reflecting.
Yeah.
Because if you don't recognize it, like, how are you even gonna grow? You know, like.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're just gonna be stuck there.
I think another way, like, and to add on to that, I think another way to also grow is, you know, having a good, you know, support.
Yeah.
Behind you to push you.
Yeah, we were just talking about that too.
Like I was saying, like, you go to the gym and work out, you might think, you know, you're doing good. You know, you start off, you know, working out 2 to 3 times a week, but at some point in time, you might hit a plateau because you're doing the same routine over and over again. So that's when you probably need to have, you know, a workout partner, a workout buddy, a trainer. To, you know, push you to that next level.
Yeah.
And the same thing applies to, you know, with the, you know, studying the Word of God, you know, like iron sharpens iron. And it's good to have, you know, those friends holding you accountable. Like, hey, how you been praying? How you been reading your Bible? I know in my case, a lot of times, you know, I've been kind of slipping up in those areas too, you know. Like, when the pandemic started, I was, like, on it. I was, you know, fasting. I was praying, reading the Bible. I was in it to win it. It's like now I kind of, you know, I fell off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I fell off a little bit. I just need to, but that's why it's a good thing to have, you know, you
accountability.
Here. Also have, you know, you here as well, you know, seeing, people to hold us accountable to that. That makes sense.
Everyone needs that support system,
right?
It's like, because you don't want to be like left out or just like alone. Like, it's not. I don't know. It's not good all the time. I mean, it is, but it's like, it's not. You just need like a little bit of validation, but also to validate yourself too.
Right. Oh yeah. So that's a good point that you bring that up. So, do you feel like it's necessary for a person to have like self motivation for a glow up to happen or a level up to happen, or do you feel like that they could just like? Do you feel like a glow up or level up could happen like just naturally? Like, you know how, like, you know, we look at some people, they just like, we say, oh, like, he glowed up. Like, you know, I remember him from when he was like a little shorty, like, you know, he glowed up. But like, do you think that process happened because they like, you know, put it in their mind to glow up, or it just naturally happened?
Well, if you're talking like physical, I mean, that's just putting yourself together, like, physically, like you're like looking good, that's great, but like, what are you doing to work like inner, like inside of you? So it's just like, I feel like it takes like your mindset for not just I'm gonna I don't know.
No, because like we find like a lot of times, you know, even like somebody might go from middle school to high school, they might have a glow up phase. Or somebody might go from high school to, you know, adult world, college. They may have, you know, a glow up phase there physicality wise. But I think in order for, like you said, I think you asked, is it possible to have a glow up naturally, or does it have to, you know, require some sort of change?
Right. Yeah.
I feel like the true glow up, a true change, you know, it takes a certain level of pain that you must go through. So a person can't be self motivated. I think a lot of times, you know, that person has been self-motivated to, you know, blow up, been through some sort of pain to, you know, push themselves to the next level. Because, you know, if you're just, you know, happy the way your life is, then why should you really want to change your life? You know, I'm good, I'm happy, you know. Ain't nothing going wrong with me. So that's my take on that.
Yeah. So have you ever, like, or both of you, has anything ever happened to you where it just made you say, like, oh, I got to glow up just to prove to this person that, like, you know, that I'm a somebody or something, like, you know how people talk, they say, like, oh, like, my ex broke up with me, so now I gotta, like, go get him back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think we've all done that.
Yeah.
At least for me, I've done that before, but it wasn't fulfilling. Like, it's just like that's your ex for a reason. So you got to kind of move on from that. But like, what are you doing for yourself? Like, especially like inside. Like, I guess for me, it's like I'm working on like inside of me, not just like
outside.
It's like, you know, you don't want to be the same person that you were like 5 years ago. You know, that's just, you gotta start questioning yourself.
Yeah. So like when you say like working on the inside, like you mean, like what does that mean for you personally?
Self-awareness, like your positive and your negatives, like what's the good side of you, what's your, you know, bad traits and stuff, and then like trying to work on both of those things, mainly your bad side, like that, to me, that's what it is.
Okay. How about you, Keith?
Man, yeah, because I feel like a lot of times when we think low up, like she said, like we look at physicality. You see a lot of times on social media, you see these, you know, 1 year body transformation, 2 year, 3 years body transformation, which is definitely good transformation because, you know, you're learning a good amount of, you know, discipline and hard work and stuff. But also what type of, you know, growth are we doing, you know, in terms of, you know, getting closer to God as well.
Spiritually,
Yeah, let's take that type of discipline and apply it to, you know, prayer life, apply it to, you know, reading the word, apply it to, you know, finding a tribe within, you know, the church, a group of friends and stuff.
Yeah. So like, okay.
I'm definitely down for, you know, if you like want to grow up through, you know, working out, I'm down for that. I'm all for that. So. Definitely.
Yeah. So like when it comes to like growing up, like what do you feel like is not necessarily needed, but like okay, so where do you think people go wrong in their journey of like growing up? You know, like you said, Raylan, where you said that you're currently like in the process. Like, what do you feel like that where people could go wrong? You know, with growing up, like in the mentality of like their intentions for growing up, or.
I feel like, well, for me personally, it's like I do a lot of self-sabotaging. Like I go back into that turmoil, just like beating myself up and like just, you know, feeling bad and stuff. It's like, it's a process. Like people gotta, you know, understand that. Like certain things take time, especially when you're trying to like level up in life. Like it's not gonna happen like that fast. Like,
right.
But yeah, definitely timing. It's like you gotta always remember that. Like I think I saved a quote on Instagram. It was talking about how popcorn seeds, like the kettles, like they don't all pop at the same time. Like they all have this individual time. The same goes for flowers. Like they all bloom at different times.
Right.
But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I like that, you know, because a lot of times you look at, you know, so like going back to the social media thing, you look at, you know, how, you know, this person, you know, got this type of car, you know, in this type of relationship, marriage at, you know, this early age. Like you see a lot of high school, you know, sweethearts getting married and stuff that's been going pretty good. And it just let us, you know, and it kind of make us think like, wow, why haven't that happened to me there? So, it's easy to, you know, get into the mindset of beating yourself up, but not allowing certain things to happen. But, you know, we all have a journey, a different journey. We all have, you know, a race to run. So it's important to, you know, run within the lane that God has, you know, called us to run in.
Okay.
Yeah. You got early boomers and late boomers, you know, so just, you know, if you're an early boomer, you know, own up to it. If you're a late boomer, own up to it.
Yeah. So, like, what do you think people go wrong in their... So, like, let's just say, like, take, for instance, somebody is on a journey to glow up, and they're not seeing the progress that they want. They're saying like they get frustrated with themselves. Like, what would you say could be like a mistake that they could be making that they could change and to like help the process?
I would say patience. You know, it's important to be patient. You know, if you're striving to, you know, work to getting better, just know like the fruits of the labor is not just going to waste.
Yeah, it's not a vain.
It's not, like you said. So just be patient. If anything, don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to what you was and were, beforehand.
True.
You know, am I growing? Am I getting better? You know, than I was before. Because like they said, comparison is the thief of joy. So
Yeah.
It is.
we need our joy. You know, to
I was doing that a couple of weeks ago with my friend. Like because I even told him, like, sometimes, like, I do get jealous because it's like all the good stuff is happening in your life and I just feel like I'm stuck.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
But he was like, his intention isn't to make me feel that way. It's like and I guess I gotta, like, I am genuinely happy for him, but, like, I don't know, like, sometimes I be feeling that way. It's like, I feel like I'm just in the same cycle and you're just, like, leveling up, like, you're, you know, doing good, but it's like, I can't do that to myself. Like, I can't, like, compare my life to his, because it's like I said before, like, timing is everything. Like, everything is gonna come into its place and, you know, work out, but I just gotta keep reminding myself, like, he's just on a different path and
Right.
a different journey. So yeah.
Okay, thank you for your input. I like that. So, like, so if you could name, like, just one thing that people do that kind of, like, slows down or stops them from leveling up or getting to that next level, what would you say that is? Like, it could be, like, you know, I mean, I don't want to say energy, but their drive for, like, wanting to be better. Like, it could be, you know, anything like that. Like, what attribute?
I would say bitterness. Yeah, bitterness and, you know, jealousy. Supporting to, you know, soften your heart. Don't harden your heart to, you know, certain things. Don't become a hater.
Yeah, that's key.
You know, just you know, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, if you fail, it happens. You know, in order for you to succeed, you have to, you know, fail. You have to fall down a couple of times. You know, and I'm in that process right now, you know, getting back up from, you know, a couple of failures and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That's okay.
And I'm starting to become comfortable within myself. I'm just not starting to become comfortable within myself just now. You know, living with who I am. You know, because I will say I'm more on the late bloomer side and stuff. So
yeah, I feel like I'm that same way too. I feel like I'm like a late bloomer too. But I feel like one of the, like, mine would be they're kind of loud, but kind of threw me off my train of thought. But I feel like mine would be self-pity, like self-pitying myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just feeling bad for myself and saying that, like, oh, you know, like, you know, kind of like what you were saying, like, you know, you see this person doing this and then you kind of, like, look at yourself, well, how come I'm not doing that? And, you know, having that, like, self-pity and self-guilt and just kind of, like, beating yourself up, you know, which I found also could, like, easily lead to, like, self-hatred, you know, because you just, if you continually, like, just meditate and think about that, it's going to make you think that something's wrong with me, when in time, you know, like you said, you know, it's just not your time. It takes a process.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then you can't do the same thing and expect different results.
Right.
Like, so you can't keep continuing being in the same cycle and then think your life is just gonna change. Like, you gotta actually put in the work. But yeah.
So, I know I already asked the question, like, I think I did at least, but I asked, like, do you guys feel like that you guys are leveling up currently, or do you feel like, do you feel like basically, do you feel like you're in the process of it, or do you feel like that you, like, kind of went off, like, in that process?
I feel I'm starting to, you know, progress, you know. I'm just starting to, you know, progress again and leveling up. For the longest, I felt like I was, you know, stuck in the same place.
Yeah, plateau.
Yeah, plateauing. And a lot of that, you know, couldn't do with, like I said, your circle, who you be with, who you around, who you call friends and whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I was damaged and hurt to the point where, you know, I was just isolating myself, protecting myself from, you know, getting hurt again. And this just happened until recently when I started, to finally starting to, become more open. It's still a process, me healing and stuff. But, for the most part, I feel like I'm starting to level up, I'm starting to grow. And, hit that, steady increase now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go on that one.
I feel like I'm still in the process. I feel like I'm definitely changing my mindset and just trying to keep a balance of being positive, but also being a realist at the same time, because I don't want to overdo it with the positivity and do fake positivity. But yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still taking it day by day. So it's just it all goes back to time. But yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I kind of ran out of questions. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah.
Are people watching?
Nope. No, usually people do tune into my lives, but today is just not the day.
Yeah, since it's a Saturday afternoon, I guess I probably would have done it towards the night or morning, probably.
But I find that a lot of people, they do watch my playbacks and they liking and commenting and everything like that. So
that's good.
Yeah.
You have a book. What is it about?
Oh yeah, it's called Value Beyond Visuals, and it's actually kind of like a concept around what we're talking about, like leveling up.
Oh.
It's basically it's a story of a young man. He's from the hood, and but he feels like he doesn't belong there, because he doesn't. Yeah, he feels like he doesn't belong there because he doesn't want to gang bang. He doesn't want to sell drugs or do anything that people in the hood would typically do. But the thing is, how a lot of times you hear those stories of from nothing to something kind of stories where people, they come from the hood, but they're so gifted in a particular area where they could start doing that, and then that would put them on to something. But the thing with him is he doesn't know, he's not really gifted at anything, basically, so to speak. Yeah, I don't want to spell out what it is exactly, but he feels like because he can't play basketball, he can't rap, he's not smart, and then he doesn't want to go do what everybody else is doing just to get by. So he's saying I feel like I'm stuck. What do I do? And at the same time, he gets picked on in school and everything like that. So he just basically kind of at the end with himself, and he's saying why am I here? I don't want to live anymore. But he has an encounter with God and everything, and then he levels up. So
that sounds cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. You gonna buy one? I had to ask, right?
Yeah, you gotta make yourselves.
Yeah.
Not today. But
Yeah, it's cool if you don't. But yeah, that's what it's about.
That's cool that you wrote a book. Are you in college?
Yeah, I am.
What year?
Oh yeah, I'm a junior.
Oh, okay.
Right now, and yeah, my friend Joaquin here, he's a senior.
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Yeah,
okay,
senior.
so you guys are 23, 24.
Yeah, I'm 24.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I ask how old you are?
I'm 20.
Oh, okay.
I just turned 20 in February.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, moving on up. So how does it feel?
Honestly, I already felt like I was 20. I don't know. I believe in that 6-month mark.
What's
when
that?
you turn a certain age, and then it's 6 months go by, you already feel like you're gonna be that next age. Okay, so I was 19, right? And then 6 months from February is in August. So in August, when I was 19, I already felt like I was 20. It's just something.
No, that's a good thing I would say, because it's you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Already, you're thinking ahead.
But yeah, it's my first year in college.
Okay.
But I don't really like the major I'm in business administration, but I want to change it to communications because I like writing too.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Luckily for you,
Yeah.
His major is communications.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a communication.
So do you
major.
do like public speaking and all that?
Well, actually, I just recently changed my major to this spring semester.
Oh, okay. What did you change it to?
Well, I was changing from finances.
Oh,
Yeah.
to communications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought finance was what I wanted to do, but then I found out that it really wasn't. Because I don't like business administration, because I did financial accounting. I took that class. Oh yeah, I took
I
that
didn't
class.
like it. But I passed, but I didn't like it.
Was there any particular thing that you did that made you not like it?
I guess just the concept of it. I guess in the class that she wanted us to make. It was just so many projects she wanted us to do. She wanted us to do what is that word? Basically, we were setting up accounts for actual business. Well, not actual businesses, but fake businesses. And we were keeping balance of all the equipment that they were purchasing.
Oh
utility.
yeah.
I'm just I cannot do this. I did it, but
yeah.
I don't like math. I struggle with math.
Yeah.
I was kind of struggling in my algebra class at first. I'm not a big fan when it comes to math. It's too much thinking for me. I feel like when I'm doing English or writing, I just kind of flow with it. Cause it's
Right.
with math, you need one specific answer. In English, it's you have multiple answers. So just I don't like math. No.
Yeah.
I feel that. It takes honestly, they said that in college, people typically change their major 2 or 3 times anyway. So
Right. Yeah.
it's not out the ordinary for you to to switch it up and whatnot. At least you finding out what you like and what you don't like. So,
Yeah.
Like you say, you read, you like the writing part and communicating part. So.
And I kind of want to try public speaking. I don't really like speaking in front of people, but
I feel you on that because right now I'm taking this advanced public speaking class now, and I'm just trying to get this class over with.
This man.
They got us doing a 10 to 12 minute speech Monday, and I haven't really got started on it for real, so I got to probably go on that.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I got finals next week, and I'm just
it's
both math classes, so.
Man.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah. Do you wait? Is it okay if I ask what school you go to?
I go to Georgia Piedmont Tech. Because we live in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Georgia?
I'm from here. I was born here, but we moved to Georgia back in August. But we moved there from Arizona. So,
Dang.
yeah, I grew up in Arizona, but yeah, we just recently moved to Georgia. Yeah, late August.
Oh, so it's right now, this weather kind of cold to you then right now. You used to
Yeah, I know you guys.
Yeah, we moved back and forth, because I was born here. We left when I was 4, and then I was in Arizona.
I think I'm gonna cut this live.
Oh, yeah.
We getting a little bit. We getting a little bit too.
And then we moved out of Arizona back to Chicago.